Hey everyone. So yeah, this past weekend I went to Cleveland to visit the boyfriend because it was Labor Day weekend and there was no school Monday. And our plans were abruptly rained on because his boss fucked up his work schedule, as I predicted, and instead of having the day off he was supposed to have off, which was I think Sunday and Monday, they ended up making him work Sunday and Monday, and then he had Tuesday off. And so I went ahead and took Tuesday and Wednesday off, which didn't make much of a difference in the end because sometime like Tuesday early in the day I started feeling really shitty. Like my throat started to hurt really bad and I was feeling kind of like just like tired and crappy, and so I downed some caffeine and blew my nose really good and and just did my best to like make it go away. Well, long story short, Tuesday morning, okay, yeah, Monday was when I started feeling shitty. Tuesday morning, we ended up going to a Walgreens clinic because I was certain I had a fever and I was feeling so terrible. And they basically told me, yeah, you've got strep. And since I didn't have any money, well, I thought I didn't have money, Brian picked up the tab for my copay and bought my medicine for me because he's a sweet boyfriend. And got some medicine in me and felt better that evening. And we were able to have a more like normal evening Tuesday night. And then when I logged in my checking account, I found out I had like a tiny little bit of money because my dividend from the bank had come in. It's my like little like reward or whatever for keeping so much money in my account at all times. So yeah, so things didn't end completely terrible. However, when I was driving home yesterday, I started feeling really feverish again, and I'm like, I've been taking my penicillin, I took my ibuprofen, maybe I need to take more ibuprofen. Then I'm like, oh shit. My prescription strength super like nuclear ibuprofen is in my like toiletries bag, which is inside of my suitcase, which is buried underneath a bunch of shit in the back of my car. So I just suffered it out, and I drove straight to my second job last night. Was there for 3 hours, felt terrible for 3 hours. I was shaking, I kept getting goose pimples, I was like hunched over like this, like sick, and I had to like lean on stuff because I felt like I was going to pass out, and I'm like, this is the fever was coming back, and I felt so sick. Customers probably thought I was high, and my coworkers were all like, you really look sick, and I'm like, yeah, well, part of me wants to ask if I can leave, and another part of me is like, don't ask, just stick it out. So yeah, so no work today. I'm supposed to go back to the bus compound tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to it because honestly I really just don't feel very good right now. So, but then again, I've got the rest of the day to get myself like feeling semi-normal, and then a good night's rest tonight, and maybe I'll be ready to get back to work tomorrow. So, and of course, to help get myself feeling good again, I figure if I engage in like normal sorts of activities for me, let's see here, I've got a plate of nachos, nice spicy nachos that will help my throat feel better actually, because for some reason spicy food always makes my throat feel better. And I've got a nice cold beer. I've got a beer in the freezer. I always stick beer in the freezer like for a few minutes before I'm going to eat, before I'm going to open it up and drink it with my food. So it's really good and cold. So literally ice cold beer at 10 minutes till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I figure if I just have some downtime today and just try to kind of be normal but not leave the house, I'll feel well enough to go to work tomorrow. And if I still feel like my throat is still nasty tomorrow, then I'm going to have to go back to the doctor, because last time I had a bad throat infection. It was so bad they thought it was mono. And they put me on Bactrium, which was the only thing that knocked it out. So Tuesday they said that I tested positive for strep, so it's contagious. So, kind of put a damper on things. But, yeah, if this is not clearing up, like if by the end of the day today and like on in tomorrow morning, if my throat is still swollen with pus bags and stuff on it, then I'm just gonna go back to the doctor and be like, look, I need the nukes, okay? The machine guns and the cannons aren't cutting it. I need to nuke this shit. I need this stuff in my throat gone. Bactrium is what works. Oh, I have double ear infection too, by the way. Like, this ear feels like I've got a plastic cup over it. So, like, I can't hear what anyone else is saying on this side of my head. And when I use my own voice on this side of my head, it sounds like I'm underwater. It's really funny, but, I mean, it's not funny because it hurts, but... So, yeah, I'm going to sit and stare at YouTube today, and I am going to eat my nachos and drink my beer and do some laundry, and hopefully I'll feel better. So, wish me luck, everybody, and I'll get back with you guys a little bit later, and hopefully I'll have something a little more entertaining to talk about. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm back. So, yes, like the rest of the day happened since I've last recorded. Since then, I've gotten more medication in my system, and I just took a shower and had dinner, and I actually feel worlds better. Like, I feel pretty much normal, except my throat is, like, still kind of sore, and you can still, like, I can feel my lymph nodes, like, puffy. So, yeah. And actually, I was supposed to take more ibuprofen, like, maybe a couple hours ago, and I decided to just not take it and see, like, if I would still, if I would start feeling really shitty and feverish again, or if I would still feel okay. And actually, I feel okay. I mean, I feel good. So, right now, I'm getting ready to actually start on a DIY project for you guys. I'm gonna, like, lay out what I'm working with and take a look at it and try to figure it out, and then decide whether or not I can proceed on with it and do a video. But just a sneak peek, I've got this really big, like, loose-fitting, sort of this gothic tunic shirt. It's got, like, lace around the collar area. It's got bell 3/4. Like, this comes down to your elbow, then it's like a little bell down here. Lace across the front. It had this, like, corset ribbon going across the front, but I took it off because it made my boobs look really huge. And I have not worn this thing out, really, because it's just too darn big. I mean, I ordered it off Amazon, and I forget where it came from, but it was so huge on me. Like, the only one time I did wear it, I had to wear it underneath of a corset. And that's actually, like, one of the first earlier videos I posted for you guys about the DIY, the punk rock jacket. Yes, this is what I was wearing underneath of that corset. So, anyway, I tried sewing tie backs onto it. I tried putting, like, elastic through here. And no matter what I did, something about it looked totally wrong and totally off. It was way beyond my capabilities to really fix it right and do anything about it and get it to look right. So... what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to turn it into, like, a cardigan / jacket. That way I can, like, wrap it around, like, my front, you know, and it'll take up all that extra space, and it'll look cool, it'll look sassy, and I can wear it with my, like, tank tops or with, like, a long sleeve shirt or something, and it'll just be, like, another layer, you know, and, like, a more, like, a nice goth outfit I can wear, like, out in public, because I don't really have a lot of nice goth outfits, really. Like, you know, as you guys know, I'm broke, so... That's why I do so much DIY. And right now, most of my outfits consist of t-shirts, pants, and, like, maybe boots. or something like that. So, yeah, wish me luck. I really hope I can figure this out. And if I can, like, figure it out and I can decide what I'm going to do, I'll definitely do a DIY video for you guys. So, anyway, that's something to look forward to. And right now, I'm going to do that. And right now, I'm sipping on some lemonade that's got some bourbon mixed into it. And I'm getting ready to sit and watch Paranormal Zone TV. You should check out her channel. She's pretty cool. Like, she does live streams, I think, every Thursday, or on Thursdays, yeah, about cool, like, paranormal stuff, and she'll have guest speakers and stuff on the show. It's pretty cool, so I ain't ready to get caught up on that because I was out of town and busy, like, last week, so I didn't get to watch. So anyway, that's what I'm about to do. So, guys, wish me luck. And I'll get an update for you here pretty soon. Bye. Oh, back again. Well, the whole thing, me trying to work with that shirt to create like a cardigan or something. No, I think I just made it so that it's not really usable at all. Of course, I will cut the sleeves off of it so that I can attach sleeves or use the frilly lace or little bell ends on another garment. But yeah, I screwed up big time on that one. And then last night, like late last night, I started getting that like shivering, shaking, aches and pains and chills sensation all over again, and realized my fever was coming back and my throat was still hurting really bad. And I'm like, okay, the penicillin's not doing anything for me. So I got up at 5 o'clock this morning to make the phone call to work to tell them I'm still sick, I'm not coming in, and yes, I'm going back to the doctor, so on Monday I will have 2 doctor's notes, not just 1. So yeah, I went back to the doctor this morning, and my throat still looked really disgusting. I'm not going to show you guys the inside of my throat because it's too disgusting. It's just, my tonsils are very swollen and they actually have like pus bags on them. It's pretty gross. It's like these little things that look like deflated white balloons, or like kind of leathery looking in texture, that like maybe they were once filled with pus, but I don't know, maybe it got reabsorbed back into my body. That's pretty fucking disgusting. But anyway, went back this morning, and they basically were like, yeah, you're still sick, and yeah, the penicillin's not doing anything for you, and you still have an ear infection. And it does feel like I've got like something covering this ear, like I'm underwater, or like there's some something shoved in my ear. It's gross feeling. But so I went back and they put me on a different antibiotic and even a mild steroid just to kind of help move things along. And so they did tell me to go ahead and just keep taking the ibuprofen all weekend. So yeah, I'm feeling okay now because I did have something to eat and I took ibuprofen, so my feverish feeling's gone away and my throat's not bothering me right now because it is a pretty strong pain medicine, actually. So, but yeah, that's what I was at this morning. So yeah, home from work today, go back on Monday, and I go to my other job tomorrow, but that's like not nearly as stressful as my grown-up job because at the second job, there's a bathroom right there. I can go anytime I need to. It's just a matter of taking off my apron and going, oh, I'm going to be in the bathroom for a second. So if I need to go in there just to get away from people and noise for a while, and if I need to like just chill out and be alone for a few minutes, I can. It's low pressure. I'm not having to drive. There's air conditioning, which is the best part. So yeah, it's a little easier to go to that job not feeling well than it is to go to my other job on the bus. So yeah. So also this morning, I stopped by the Goodwill. Since I need to do another DIY video, I thought, you know what, I've been meaning for a long time to make a purse. And I want to make this purse very special, meaning that like maybe on the inside there's like a little hidden secret compartment where you can maybe stick some airplane bottles inside it and sneak it into festivals. And of course you really didn't hear this from me, but anyway, yeah, so I went to the Goodwill and found some stuff. I'm going to show you guys what I found. Okay, oh, that's obviously not from the Goodwill. I got those because my feet hurt at my second job really bad. Because I'm on my feet, and it's been a long time since I've had a job where I'm on my feet. So I'm just going to take these and stick them out of the way. So for marking fabric, normally you would use fabric chalk. However, I can't stand chalk. I think it's messy. I hate the way it makes my fingers feel. So you're going to use these metallic silver Sharpie markers, which it shows up on dark material. It does not bleed through, and you can make your line as heavy or as thin as you want. And you can see where to cut. So yeah, so I got to pick those up at the grocery store this morning. And here's this mesh fabric I would like to use somehow on the purse. This is called performance fabric. This is not fishnet now. See the difference? See, fishnet is stretchy and light. This is heavier and it's rougher and it's not stretchy and it's very strong. It's called performance fabric. It's like for pockets and whatnot. So set that aside for now. And so to make this purse, I wanted to go with like sort of I want it to look like it's handmade but not look shitty handmade. You know what that means? You know what I mean? So I got a pair of men's men's washed out grayish colored jeans, and I picked men's because they're basically, I think they're the same price as women's jeans, but you get more bang for your buck. Like, there's plenty of material here with which to make a purse. So I think I made a good judgment call on that one. And also, sometimes if you go into the pants, look at the pants, a lot of them have like pockets and buckles and snaps and zippers and things like that on them that come in handy if you're going to make a purse. So, but I decided just to go with that because I'm going to make my own pockets. So let me see here. Take the receipt. See, yeah, here's what I spent today at the secondhand store. See, just $20. And that's, once, you know, I make my purse, it's like, I'll have like a really nice purse that if I decide to sell it, I can easily charge like 40 or 50 if I wanted, probably, but I don't see a point in doing that. So, and I found these pants. I'm not really sure what you call this material. It's sort of like plastic, but it's very stretchy and smooth. On the inside, though, it's soft, and it's woven, and it is kind of stretchy. But I thought this would be really nice to use, like if I'm going to do some kind of interesting accent on the purse. So I thought these would come in handy. And these are women's pants. They're like tiny for like a little bitty, very thin, skinny person. Let's set them aside. Let's see. Oh, and here's a dress, actually. You'll see exactly why I bought it the minute you see the front. This wonderful, wonderful zipper here. This zipper is just like a nice, bright, shiny silver. I can remove it easily from its background, and it works. I did test it in the store, and it works really well. And this extra gray material on this dress might come in handy on the purse. So, but I mainly bought it for the zipper. So, yeah. And then I also got this. Yes, see, this is just a purse by itself. However, if you look kind of closely at it, it's got some spots where it's kind of like tattered and, well, I can't really find them right now. A little tattered and screwed up looking, but the main reason I wanted this is because the closure on it is a really good strong magnet, which will come in very handy. So it's a magnet and a snap, so I plan on using that, and it's also got these little bits of hardware on it that will come in handy if I decide I need them, and this little adjusting thing for some other project maybe. So I want to destroy one purse to make another. So yeah. Despite the fact that I've been feeling like absolute shit lately, I think it's been a productive morning. So I guess that's it for this vlog, and I'm going to try to get started on this purse sometime soon, and then get you guys a DIY video made. So, alrighty then. Until next time.